James Carlington had never heard a noise like this before. A strange hissing coming from somewhere around his house. It led him to the backyard, where something very unusual caught his eye. A large patch of grass was rising unnaturally, almost like a bubble. Alarmed, James ran to his shed, grabbed a long garden tool and poked the mound. It wobbled. Confused and a little spooked, James stood in shock, unsure what lay beneath. Just that morning, James and his wife Sarah were returning from church. James, a retired businessman with a passion for gardening, was looking forward to a quiet Sunday. But as they stepped toward their front door, they both heard the sound. "Do you hear that?" James asked. "Yeah. What is that?" Sarah replied. Following the sound to the backyard, James saw the ground bulging as if something was trapped underneath. After poking it with his foot, then walking barefoot on the soft, jelly-like bubble, he started jumping. But on the third bounce, there was a disturbing pop. Startled, James stopped. He asked Sarah to start filming while he grabbed a sturdier tool. "What if it's snakes?" she joked. But what they discovered was even stranger as he pierced the bubble. A rush of murky water gushed from the ground like a broken fountain. James noticed something sticking out from the opening. A black plastic sheet. Curious, he pulled but couldn't remove it. He fetched a shovel and started digging, determined to find out what was buried under his lawn. To his shock, the black plastic extended far beyond the water bubble. It was a giant sheet covering nearly the entire yard. Why would someone bury plastic under a lawn? James pierced the sheet and pulled it back. A foul smell drifted up, and beneath the plastic were old, decaying wooden planks. Sarah joined him, stunned by the scene. "James, that looks like a door handle," she said. His heart jumped. They uncovered more of the area until James managed to pry open what appeared to be an old wooden door. Inside, down a set of broken stairs, was a small abandoned wine cellar. It was dark and moldy, filled with the stench of sour fruit. James lowered himself inside and found dusty old wine bottles. One dated back to the early 1900s. Later research revealed that the cellar had been sealed decades ago because it was built without proper permits. But that still didn't explain the water bubble and the plastic. After contacting a local landscaper, the couple learned that what they experienced was a lawn blister, a rare phenomenon that occurs when water gets trapped under a plastic sheet used to cover bad soil. During heavy rain, water can seep under the plastic with no way to escape, creating a large, grass-covered bubble that, in James's case, the stormy night before had flooded the sealed cellar, and the plastic allowed pressure to build up, forming the bubble. Thankfully, it wasn't dangerous, just incredibly bizarre. James and Sarah were lucky. While lawn blisters aren't harmful, they can damage a yard if not drained properly. Experts advise creating a safe drainage path if one appears, and never jump on one like James did. In the end, James didn't just pop a bubble. He uncovered a forgotten piece of his property's history. What started as a simple gardening day turned into an unexpected adventure beneath his own backyard.